Hello and welcome back to me playing Dark Souls 2. Last time we finished off Duke's Dealer Freya in Brightstone Cove Tildora. This time around some things have changed. I did a bit of off camera. Don't worry, I didn't leave Majula. I just upgraded the Murakumo to +7 and this weapon is monstrous. It does already to 323 damage. Its moveset is very interesting. It's something in between a greatsword and a ultra greatsword, I'd say, but it definitely has more of a feeling of a greatsword with the heaviness of an ultra greatsword. So that is the good thing about it. We might be ending up using it sometime soon enough. It scales A in dexterity too, so that's nice. Yeah, this is the weapon that doesn't scale, but does a fair amount of poison damage, I guess, so that's nice. We need to buy a ring from Kitty Cat. I don't think her dialogue changed. I think the dialogue changes only when you acquire all 4 Great Souls.
Oh. You do have the time.
Alright, let's buy ourselves the Silver Cat Ring, also called by me the Kitty Cat Ring. Ring depicting a leaping feline. Reduces damage from falling. Legend has it that when cats grow old, a force brews within them, and they are reborn as something new. Yeah? 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 How many cats do we know from the first game? Yeah. Alright. I think I made my point there.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever come back.
Bye. I think I made my point, yes. So this is one of the effective ways to do this. The other effective way would be probably to equip the Lion Warrior equipment, but you need all of it. It stacks and probably you need all of it, and it's still worse than the single Silver Cat Ring. And the other way is also to do it with Gesture Leggings. I believe this first fall with the Cat Ring does about 600 damage or something like that. I have 1287, so about 50% of my health should drop down. Let's see. Yeah, keeping in mind, of course, that I had some weight on me, of course, yeah. So if I had 0% carry weight, I suppose that would have been definitely 50% or something like that anyway. So yeah, about 600 health for a no equipment burden. I don't know how it affects, but I do know that it's not a percentage of your health like it was in the first game. It is most definitely a set amount. So if you're healthy enough, I suppose it would be possible to survive with the without the Silver Cat Ring. I'm not sure. This jump gets me every single time. Oh, I fucked it. I done goofed. Guys, that's 3 deaths to fall. That's 3 deaths to fall. An alternative way to do it with a Silver Cat Ring at full health would be probably to just drop down here straight. I think I can survive it. I can. Awesome. Alright, notice that there is actually 2 exits to this. Actually 3 if we consider the door up down below my current rafter. This one leads to the Grave of Saints PvP area. So we're gonna return to it probably after we defeat the 4th Great One. For the time being, we're gonna drop down even deeper below. And god damn the health! Alright, that went well. Although I did try to roll there, but still. Ring of Evil Eye, +1, and gets you health depending on the kills you do, or rather, every kill gets you a bit of health, is what I'm trying to get at. Now I'm gonna equip my strongest arrow, which would be probably this one, I would guess, yeah. Alright, so the reason why I'm doing this is because there is actually a sparkling lizard over there that I want killed. God damn it! Oh, shit. Whatever. It's fine, everything's fine. Don't worry. I got this shit. Alright, let's jump over here and open this chest. This should give me the Ash Bracing Knuckle. No, Bracing Knuckle and Ash Knuckle are different. Pardon me. That one is the Disc Chime. You get it possibly by jumping from up there downwards. I've tried several times to make this jump here, but yeah, it's been quite inconclusive. And welcome to the pit of death. Inhabitants, explosive buttholes. Make sure to have at least one ranged attack or be ready to dodge like a champ. They do not have a lot of health. As you can see, 160 damage already kills them! Ooh, dangerous. So that's good news. Nothing to worry about over here. If you're in New Game Plus, there is a lot to worry about over here. There is like clerics and warriors, and you can get the rare dingy set here, the one from the first game. You can get it over there as a red phantom drop, but the chances are so low that you will need to farm it really hard. And I believe it doesn't count. This doesn't count as a Majula aesthetic bonfire thingy. I don't know. And this is slightly reminiscent of Blighttown, isn't it? Worry not, this place is not as bad as Blighttown. Well, after a bit of practice, Blighttown is not half as bad as you might make it out to be. It's not that horrible. Blighttown is just Blighttown, you know? It has its traps, it has its lags. Sure, on the console version I can understand it being bad because of all the lag and all that, but yeah, it's not that bad overall, I think, if you get some practicing done. Or if Tis would prefer to nitpick me, just dodge every hit and you'll be fine, right? Right? Motherfucker. It's a one-way, by the way. If you couldn't tell by all the platforming we did, it is a one-way. Token of Spite used to join the Brotherhood of Blood Covenant, otherwise gotten only by, I believe, invading with a cracked red eye orb that you find around. I don't even know if you can use cracked red eye orbs without being the Brotherhood of Blood. This statues you've probably seen some in Majula, and there were some in Doors of Pharos, interestingly enough. Come on. Do it. I know you want it. I guess not all of them spit. Ah, there we go. The first time I was here, I was like, "Oh shit! It's the Tiki Mans again from Blighttown. Oh no, what will I do?" I totally didn't realize it's the statues that were shooting at me. The way to go is woo straight down here, and then down here carefully. Don't go too far off because it will break, and that is a deathly fall, to say the least. I don't think there is any loot here, but for the sake and purpose, I guess I'll check. But I don't know. I don't remember there being any loot. I think it's that time of the year. I haven't checked this area forever now, and I don't know exactly how to go around with it. So it's that time of the year, guys. It's the time of the year where I use a flame bar fly and roll down here. Careful. That floor over here breaks. Don't step on it or you'll miss the bonfire. Bonfire lit. And this bonfire is your best friend forever, right now. Because we just passed through a pesky zone. And I believe the worst zone in the gutter, as it's called, dung pies, is in fact that first puzzle, the jumping puzzle at the start. We have a lot of torch levels, so that's not a problem. I'm gonna equip my ring of blades. We're gonna go on to some adventuring. As I said, ground breaks here. Not step right over here. You see these planks? They break. Don't go there. Circle around. We're gonna do some exploration first, and then that is the long way to go through. There is a much shorter way. Hello, meaty dog thingy, monster. I swear to God, these are as bad as the ones you find in Tomb of Giants. Speaking of Tomb of Giants, this place does certainly resemble it, right? I mean, let's be honest, those dog monsters are the same like in Tomb of Giants, only that they have some meat to them right now. And they're slower. Probably due to the meat. I guess that would explain who the final boss of this area is. Yeah. No, probably not. Not yet, anyway. Let's take it easy, guys. We're not calling Illuminati theories until we figure it out, and that there are, in fact, Illuminati theories. Alright. Up here. You can break the statues, but as long as you don't stay in front of them too long, you should be fine. Right over here is one of the bigger shortcuts for, I wanted to say Blighttown, the gutter. This jump over here, if you actually reach those planks over there, you skip positively about 60% of the gutter. 60% would probably be right, because then you go across a bridge there, then you make another jump and you're already at the second bonfire. So that is the quick way through the gutter. We're not gonna do that though. I tried it a couple of times in New Game Plus because I really cannot be bothered with this place in New Game Plus and beyond. This hollowed undead, they are not a problem, but do be careful. That apparently is one of my mottos of this series. Do be careful, there is apparently some that wield dark weapons. No, it's not apparent, it's actually obviously some that wield dark weapons. Also notice there is a chest over there. We're gonna go to that immediately. Some of them wield dark weapons, and those are pesky assholes is what they are. They do a lot of damage, so do be careful of them. If you're going here low level, they could as well one-shot you. I'm not saying it because it never happened to me even when I went here low level. Because some weeks ago I did a recording with a character where I went all the way to the end area boss here and fought him on level 40, so level 40. Oh, he one-shot me. But the point is, those guys did not one-shot me back then, so I suppose it depends. This chest contains a soul protection ring. And this is the jump you want to make for that chest. It takes a couple of tries at first. I guess I just got lucky this time around. Level 1 contains twinkling titanite and small, smooth and silky stones. This is very important if you're actually using a twinkling weapon, or rather a weapon that requires twinkling upgrades. Or a weapon that requires twinkling titanite to upgrade. That would make a bit more sense now, wouldn't it? Okay, I lit the torch. The atmosphere here is actually really cool. I love the atmosphere in this zone. With the torches and all that. I don't know, maybe it's just me being weird. It probably is. So this jump over here, well, you have to be ready for it because Melinda the Butcher comes into play. With a Great Ox, no less. Yes, this is actually a reference to their previous butchers. Of course, Man-Eater Mildred in the Dark Souls 1 game, as well as Executioner Miralda in the Demon Souls game. She's not that hard, but she has a chance to drop either the Prisoner set, which also this guy should drop eventually, and maybe she has a chance to drop her axe, I'm not sure. Be careful here. Alright. There is this body, but it just doesn't have any loot on it. Now, don't do a mistake that I always do. Don't roll too eagerly here. Sure, there is some loot, but if you roll too eagerly, there is a fall that brings you to your death. So, try not to do that. My weapon is almost broken, so I'm gonna rest at the bonfire. We're not returning to that area anymore, because we finished that area. We're instead gonna walk here and, just as expected, it breaks down. I'm just about not doing enough damage to one-shoot these guys, so that's a bit... Ow. There we go. That's a bit tricky, but not the end of the world either way. Alright. By the way, I need to discuss something about the episode's length. I've noticed that rendering and uploading episodes that are over 1 hour long is taking way too long. So what I think I'll do, in case this episode turns out to be that long, and it probably will considering already 15 minutes passed by, and we're not nearly done with this area yet, I'd say that I will split the episodes in 2 parts, and with that, I will try to upload them at the same time. I'm not doing this for ad revenue, I'm doing this just for practical reasons, because this means that I will be able to render at different times as well as upload while rendering some things, so half of it will be uploaded while rendering. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I think I will basically earn myself about 50% more time doing that. I can even, I think I probably will actually disable ads on the second video too, just because I want to, I don't want this to be an issue, of course. Like a returning issue would be a bit of a nuisance for you, especially because, you know, you have to sometimes wait 15 seconds before you press the skip this ad button. That's kind of pesky. So I will do that to you guys, for you guys, and for myself. I think that is the best way to go. And I believe here we get the dark pine resin glove. Yes, we do. Well, some rotten pine resin. You can get it from up above, actually, if you fall down. Logic! I'm fine with the head movement that he does, the om nom nom movement. I'm not fine when he swings his paw around. The paw is a problem. The paw is danger. Is what I'm trying to get at here. Alright, so here we do some minor laddering. I'm not sure, but I think the enemies here, the prisoners here... Oh, prisoners' gloves. The prisoners here are infinite. Like, they climb up the rafters and they continuously spawn. I'm not sure. I've never checked specifically or waited long enough to check specifically. Also, I'm pretty confident there is a dark weapon dude here. I might be wrong. I probably am wrong, apparently. Good enough. Dog. The dog. Ow. Okay, this is a trap here. The floor breaks down there, it breaks again, and you go back to the area where the dark glove is. Whoa! And I fall off. It's fine. Everything is going to be perfectly fine. Alright. Oh! Don't fall again, you fucking idiot. And this is actually where we fought the first dog. This is very close to the beginning. You can actually jump down here for a smaller shortcut. Oh no! Hey, dog. You are not supposed to fall down here, you know? That's not nice of you. That's not nice to say the least. That scared me. Considering I will have to kill at least another 3 dogs on the path, and my sword is almost broken. That doesn't sound too good, does it now? We'll probably have to switch to the Murakuma and test it out. Hey dog. What up, dog? God damn it, that paw attack is so instantaneous, it scares me every time. Come on, dog. I don't know if they're dogs, if they're bears, or something in... Oh my god, dog! You know what? Fine, screw you. I don't like you anyway. There is some loot up there, I believe, so I need to go up there. My OCD compels me to do it. Don't roll off the rafters, please. That would be a mistake. Tank it! Tank it! Tank it! R1 spam. You know how to do it. Aromatic ooze. I did not know these guys drop aromatic oozes. That's certainly pleasant to know, although quite useless. I would never go farm these creatures for aromatic oozes. And indeed, there is some loot here. So what is the gutter exactly? The gutter is basically the trash yard of Majula. Everyone throws something out in Majula, and this is what it ends up to happen with it. But interestingly enough, they never specify. You see, that's what I mean with infinite enemies. I feel like they just start climbing up there and they never despawn or something like that. I'm not sure. Ooh, I could have gotten poisoned there, but I'm fine. Besides, I think I have plenty of mosses. Indeed I do. Alright, there is another scone here. And there is an exploding citizen here. Be very careful. Apparently he never wanted to pass by and say hello. What a uncivil dog. I totally expected that, because he usually swings only that paw, don't fall off. That would make up for a quite tragic jump there. But this is mostly it. There is only one dog left to the next bonfire, so that's good. Definitely don't go down here, unless if you want some trickies. But I wanted to explain a bit how the speedrunning strats of this area works. Remember when I told you about that jump that skips most of the gutter? This is it. You land up here. Just imagine how much we would have skipped there. Then you go all the way here. You take a quick turn here. Watch out, this floor breaks here. And you make a jump over there. And just on the side there is the bonfire. So that is the speedrunning strats, I believe, of the gutter. And it makes you go through the gutter really, really goddamn fucking quickly. That's the point. There should be some treasure here. I believe it's the great shield, the eye shield thingy, and I forgot. Oh! Time to swap. Time for Murakumo. Woo! How big? How big a weapon? I think it's the... what's this called again? Not the Rebel Great Shield, but the Wicked Eye Great Shield, of course. I don't know if this is one of those fun contest winners, I'm not sure. A great shield with an unsettling design, covered in the prints of countless hands. The true origin of this shield is unknown. No amount of polishing can clear its face of the mysterious handprints. 8 points. Absorb. Quite an interesting shield. I suppose it's similar to the server, but I don't know how it works. Does it work for your main hand attack, or does it work only for your shield? Or does it work like if you block an attack you heal up? That would be kind of bullshit though. What kind of reduction does it have? 80. I'll drink an Estus here, and can I do a plunging attack on this guy? Ow. Apparently I can. He's dead. That was a bit weird and peculiar, but it worked out for me. There is something here. There is mushrooms. And there is a giant monster here. Many will not know what this is for. Shitty hard. This guy, many will not know what it is for. So I'm gonna show you quickly and kindly. You would be like, oh shit, it's a big monster. Quickly kill him. Come on. Thank you. Got it. This guy heals you of poison. He is a friend. Don't attack him. He's one of those paradoxes From just loves to use, you know. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, but certainly not an evil monster, so do not kill him. He's a kind person trying to get by. I don't think he even drops any loot, so there's absolutely no reason to kill him whatsoever. It's a quick way to detoxify yourself from poison. I've heard stories about the fact that this also corrodes your equipment, but seeing the current status of my second dragon ring, I'd say no, that's not the case. I don't think that is the case at all. The first time around I had no idea about this. I had absolutely no idea. And that's the second and the last bonfire in the gutter, the central gutter bonfire. Alright, let's go on now. There isn't much to be done here. I just rested here. I'm gonna swap back to my sword right now because the next area can be quite tricky with enemies. And here is where you land for that jump, the second shortcut jump. It's actually a certainly interesting design because the gutter is all very close to each other. Like, it's not a big area at all. Hey, there is the dark weapon motherfucker here. Try not to get hit by him. These urns probably contain good loot and stuff, dung pies. But the way I do it is simply by dropping down here. Always take this one, just go straight from the broken wall and take the first ladder. It is a one-way ladder, and then you take this jump. And here, you get the Great Club. Which is certainly something that maybe And no. How about go fuck yourself? Seriously. Seriously, dude. That's not something you were intended to do. You were not programmed for this. Ah, dodged. This cave bottom here is filled up with these dark weapon assholes aplenty. 2 of them hit me, I'm dead probably, so... This might be my first triumphant death, if I'm not very careful. Luckily enough, I'm careful enough, I suppose. These urns contain some dark fog and torches. Contain some treasures, some mild treasures, and interesting treasures. Here especially is an interesting treasure. 20 life gems. Yours truly. I need some iron arrows. Actually, why? Why would I do that? I have throwing knives that will not be very useful throughout the game. These pots contain corrosive acid and will break your equipment. Especially if you have the second dragon ring like I do. That is the most susceptible item in the game, probably. So... Throwing knife away, guys. Throwing knife away. And this jump is rather easy to survive. Just take it easy, go down, and you're fine. Fragrant branch of yore, and the next fog wall determines that we're close to the boss. No. Actually, yes, but no. This is the next area. We're done with the gutter. Good job, team! Alright. Black Gulch. This area is very lovely. I love the design of this area. Despite the fact that this area is literally cancer, because of all the poison statues, this area is designed in such an interesting way. I absolutely adore how they did it. I think I need the Radiant Life Gems set up there. There is plenty of secrets here, by the way. I don't know if I'll be able to show them all to you, but the most important one is probably down here. When you see these rocks, drop down. This is the most important secret of... well, the second most important secret of the Black Gulch.
Oh... you... my thoughts... are very... scattered. What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation. I don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth. Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. Even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same in my shoes. Maybe we're all cursed. From the moment we're born.
That is all
Sometime,
I believe. Yeah.
Am I? Maybe from the...
And that's the last we're gonna hear from her in a long while, guys. This also triggers the fact. This also triggers her being a summon for the area boss. And right now, I'm gonna run the bejesus through here and go through here, and here is the second bonfire of the Black Gulch, and that is Lucatille's sign, quite surely enough. All right. We did good. We don't need a torch anymore. We can swap to my second sword. There is a player sign here. We're not gonna summon any players. We're gonna summon 2 NPCs, one of which will probably die. Lucatille does not need to survive. We kept her alive for the other 3 bosses, so that's good. What I'm gonna do now is... ow. Try not to die to poison, of course. I'm gonna clear out the path for myself. Because if you rest at the bonfire, the statues get broken. If you die, however, they respawn. And if also you move, if you warp and... oh, god damn it! Stop! Hey! Horrible statues. Horrible statues. Lots of summoning signs. Yeah, sure. Stagger me. You can hear the boss here. Ever so slightly. I need to do some co-op if I want that weapon, but right now I feel like having another weapon, I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep that one Sun Sword. This is the second NPC. So that is where you get both of them. We're gonna return to the bonfire, rest, we're gonna summon Lucatil, we're gonna summon this other NPC, which is actually just an NPC casually being here. And we're gonna go fight the boss. And I could die. I could genuinely die, but I'll try not to. I don't know, some people call this boss easy. I'm like, I don't know, I'm just bad at it. I can't dodge his attacks for shit. So I apologize if I do die. I'll try my best. Come on, Lucy, you and me. And the other guy, who's probably just gonna strengthen the boss to no end and do up. And he's gonna be up to no good. That's what he does. Lone Hunter Schmidt. You don't have to attack those, Lucatil. They will not come out unless I approach them. This guy has a mustache, if I'm not mistaken. He is... No, he's not. I thought he had. No, don't waste your resources, guys. Just move here. If you go up here, they will usually follow without. And they will stop doing Miguel Cervantes kind of thing there. Alright, we're gonna do a bit of that. We're gonna be doing a bit of charcoal pine resin? I don't know, I just feel like fire would be an effective element against this boss considering its form. Alright, the Rotten. I can dodge this guy for shit.